guess this is part of the McGuire Center for Lepidoptera and Biodiversity. How's that for a butterfly collection? Wow. Yeah, that would make some butterfly collectors quite envious. Look at that. Just beautifully mounted butterflies in lots of cases. You know, and there's more, and there's literally racks and racks. Funny, I should say rack, speaking of such. These are like butterfly voodoo doll things, you know, they stick pins in them and somewhere there's a butterfly in pain and agony. Not really. But that's probably a relaxing chamber after the insects are killed in one way, shape, or form. You get sort of, you know, all stuck in one position. They put it in a humidity chamber. The humidity chamber allows the wings and the thorax and everything to relax. And they get all spread out. This is certainly, I don't know if it is stressful or is it, you know, a nice job where you just sit there and, you know, pin butterflies all day. And next door they have another little laboratory with an incubator and some light sources. Now this lab is a little closer to home. It's electron microscopy. This is what I do to a great extent. Although that's a very old Hitachi microscope and very old sputter coater and critical point trier. I bet they don't use this very much anymore, if at all. You know, and I'm sure, just like they're doing in the reptiles, they're doing phylogenetics and evolutionary biology to see who's related to who, just like you know, our friends Wolfgang and is doing, and as well as other laboratories around the world and country, taking DNA and setting up heritage trees and putting them all in proper order, or as close to order as we could get it. Yeah, and here's a very nice a laboratory for decoding DNA and doing PCR, which is polymerase chain reaction, which allows you to take very small amounts of DNA and replicate it. And these are cyclers for preparation of DNA because it has to go through a heat cycle very precisely. So they can sequence the animals, and we come out with a genetic code. These represent different amino acids, and different amino acids are basically sugars, base pairs, and all these different base pairs code for for different proteins, and different proteins make up the genetic code. So, for instance, it's a 4-letter code, ATGC. It stands for the building blocks, adenine, tyrosine, cytosine, guanine. At least I think I remember all those different basic amino acids. It's not something I dwell on a daily basis. Yep. Molecular systematics. This is what Wolfgang and a lot of other laboratories do. These folks do molecular systematics on butterflies and moths, and can be applied to everyone, including humans. And here we are in another imaging laboratory. Some very old light microscopes using film cameras and not digital cameras. So yes, these are quite old, but these people work on grants. They're not like some pharmaceutical company where you can take a $60,000 light microscope out of change petty cash in the laboratory. They're not as well funded as other research, so they have to do their best. Hey, Viper Keeper here with a rare treat. I'm at the rainforest exhibit at the University of Florida here in Gainesville, and they have this utterly fantastic butterfly rainforest with lots and lots of beautiful butterflies fluttering by. Oh, it's okay, guy. Oh no, it's Viper Keeper! He's scaring me! Hi, guy. Sorry, folks, I don't know the names of all these lepidopterids, but we'll try to find out. But cool nonetheless. They grow and rear them, and I'll show you bits of that as we go. Okay, here we have chrysalis of many of the butterfly that are in the display. For instance, red late swing. Look at that. These guys have fantastic chrysalis. Look at that. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Focus. Here, we'll do this. Whoa. There we go. They said that they're not allowed to breed these butterflies because they don't want them escaping into the wild and becoming established. Although I think that's highly unlikely because the animals do mate, but they don't lay eggs because the females don't find suitable plants. They're very particular on where they lay their eggs. Look at those little Christy, they're cool. And so they mate, she gets fertilized, she doesn't lay the eggs get absorbed, and after a couple weeks they die. So, oh, those are nice ones, huh? So they get these from butterfly farms in Costa Rica and Mexico and all over the place, Philippines, Malaysia, just row after row of butterfly rearing cages. Here's a nice one working on his camouflage tricks.
Hear me. He will not get off. There he goes.
He likes you. Let's see if we can get reasonably close to this guy with maybe not startling. This is one of the fantastic ones with lots of eyeballs on the outside and beautiful blue inner wings. Oop, he's gone. You can see that circular device right near under his chin. That's its tongue, which is used to suck nectar from plants, or proboscis.
Watch your feet.
Yes, I see the little guys.
You know, we have the sidewalks heated during the winter months.
Ah,
So they love getting down there to get warm. We also heat the water.
a very nice docent just heard, in case you didn't hear correctly. The sidewalks are heated during the winter months, so they can come down and warm up and achieve enough heat to be active during the cooler weather. Now this is good because you can see what it's like when the wings are extended and what it looks like when they're folded up.
And if you say, no, that's the one that is pretending.
It's okay, it's okay. Oh my God, this must be a harrowing experience for these guys with kids running around. You have to, they're everywhere and you can hardly take a step and forget that they could be on the ground like this guy. You know, try to move around back a little bit so you can get to see the very beautiful coloration. You know, and being mostly into herps, you know, we know how snake coloration aids with their ability to survive in the wild. Well, you know, it's the same deal with Lepidopterids. They use their coloration to camouflage so they don't get eaten so readily.
And this one is just type of a native even.
That one's not a native?
It is a native.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Oh wait, this one's too.
And we see some turtles swimming around below. I don't think I can convince them to include venomous snakes here in their nice rainforest to make it really realistic. Well, that would certainly keep the little kid population down. A very nice one. This is also a splendid, okay. Let's just forget it. Everything is just splendid and very beautiful. We'll just gawk at the pictures. Oh, look, it's feeding time. Here, check out what they're doing with their proboscis. They're just sucking the plant juice up. I'm wondering if any sucks up fermented plant juice and then they get drunk and can't fly straight. So here you can really watch them sucking up the juice. Hey, you know, if I had a tongue that long and maneuverable, I'd rule the female kingdom, I'll tell you. Look at that, he can really get into those cracks and crevices. Woohoo! Oh, time to clean up. No, you're gonna move on? Yeah. They don't really seem to mind me hanging out here. They're just having something to drink and eat. Oh, you found the good spot, huh? Way down in that crevice. Go you. Okay, now let's check out these guys. Oh, and he has a different technique. He just like lays it down on the surface and gets as much as he possibly can. Oh, look at that head action too. Woohoo! He's a pro. You can see all the activity of all the butterflies moving around or floating around. Here's another feeding station. Now I had a discussion with one of the researchers here, and yeah, they do research with this collection. There are a few species that exhibit sexual dimorphism, different coloration and patterns within the species. Sort of like Pope's pit viper, you would see differences between males and females. But it's only prevalent in just a few species. Very beautiful one here. This one has decided to hitchhike.
He wants to migrate to Mexico with you.
Maybe. Monarch. Yeah, that's right. Clean your proboscis. Monarch butterfly cam.